D there from Anthony.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
To develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Count that one.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You've got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
Out to the wing. Here's the floater. Mills can't hit.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Here's Parker. That is good. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Shot's good by Mills. So it's the Bucks now. Now here's Mayo. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Ball stolen. Williams. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have.
And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's in. Vested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here. And yeah, I want New York to be that place where guys want to come play in New York, you know, and I want to retire in New York. I mean, let's just be quite frank.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
You know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the
look for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Terrence Jones comes in for Porzingis. And Freak subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jang, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Monroe comes in for Henson. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Parker. And it's Mayo in for Carter Williams. Freak in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Jones. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Mills in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Smart passes to Mayo. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
here's Freak. D right on him. Out left to the wing. Mills, that's a two-pointer. They get the rebound. Lopez. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Lopez has got the lead up to 11 now for New York. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Smart kicks to Monroe. Unloads from 13. There's the bucket. Good. Monroe's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now, Freak. 9 points in the game so far. No good from outside.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Dang. Mills with the steal.
Athleticism on that finish.
The spinorama, kind of like he was in the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
I tell you what, spinorama, I like the nickname. You may have started something there.
Jang dishes to Antetokounmpo. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Smart. No good with the triple. New York leading by 11. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Sticking too much.
Freak kicks to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Smart misses.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that does it for the first half of play. Knicks out front. They lead by 13.
Well, Carmelo.
I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Freak really making a difference here.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Zhang is out there with Monroe. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Mayo in at the 2 guard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Cal, Freak in the last matchup against the line by dropping in a good amount of threes. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team has been suffering through. How big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Outside Anthony.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. New York needs to get off a shot. Jones against New York.
Gain possession.
Nice ball
And
movement
now
by
Doris
Milwaukee.
Perkins, an update from the sideline.
Here's Carter Williams. Outside
Hey,
Mayo.
what's going on, guys?
Over
It's
in
your
the
boy
corner.
Breeze
Out of
Country
the
with a new
Kumbo.
NBA 2K16 tip. Today, guys, I'm going to be
Lopez
showing
with
you
the
what I
steal.
believe to be the best point guard build
Anthony,
in the
the
game.
pass to
Now,
Freak.
of course, this is what I believe to be the best point guard build in the game, but I am completely biased,
And now around 2
I
minutes
truly
gone
believe
by in
that
this
this
half.
is the only way to go
Kicks to
if you want to
Jones.
be any
Lopez left side.
all-around point guard in NBA 2K16. I've checked out all different
5 on the
types of
clock.
builds.
Here's
I've
Freak.
seen all the caps for
Great touch
different
on the
heights, different
16-footer.
scoring styles, and this
Freak's
is what I
got
believe
13
to be
points.
the best build in the game. And it's not even what I believe. This is the best build in the game. So we will go into new my career, and I will show you how to start off your point guard the right way. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure your scoring style is on outside. Now this is
They're going
not
to keep
to
getting
make you
burned.
just an elite shooter. This is to make you good all around. This balanced scoring style very misleading.
A moment now to see the numbers.
With a
for
balanced
Monroe.
scoring style, you will
Good
never be
season for him
in
last
any
year.
type of
Put up
category,
about
whether it be
15
shooting or driving. Definitely do
and
not want
2
to go
assists.
balanced, and then
And
you're
with his
inside,
ability to
you're
put
gonna
the
be
ball
attacking
in the
rim
bucket, he
with a
has to
point
be
guard
your
the whole
primary
game.
focus
And
defensively.
that is
Defenses
never
plan to stop
a
him,
good
but
choice
very few
if you're acting
succeed.
with a point
That's why
guard
he's
the
the
whole
team's
game.
leading
You will
scorer.
be getting bogged
Looking
down
at who's
low by
out there
late,
now
and
for the
you will miss
Knicks.
most of your shots.
Biombo is checked in for
Hurry up,
Lopez.
man.
It is
Porzingis
a
comes in for
drive,
Jones.
and
And it's
you
Williams in for Carmelo
drive and
Anthony.
finish consistently
Parker with the steal.
outside scoring style with the height of 6'3"
Like, give me
guys.
my
You
face.
don't want to go
Carter
any
Williams
taller
dishes to
than
Henson.
6'3". You will lose a lot of ball control and speed.
Now here's
You need
Carter
at least a
Williams.
90 ball
Defense
control
is right there.
on the
That
handles
drops,
this year, guys.
and
A
it comes
90
off an
ball
assist from
control.
Parker.
And the only
Really
way to obtain
aggressive
a
play
90
there,
ball
taking
control
it to the rack
with a
against
good
the big
height.
fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the
And then,
only
of course,
option
your handedness
when you're on the
can be
wrong
right
side of
court.
the
You
size
want to be
equation.
a lefty, and
Here's
you create on
Freak.
the left side of the court, you want to be a right. I like to
And
be
out
on
of
the right side
bounds
of
as
the
the
court,
Bucks gain
and I'm a
possession.
lefty in real life, so it
And
works
now
out
we
for
have
me.
a chance to
That
check
is
out
why my hand is I've checked
Freak
all
here.
the caps.
A very nice season for him last year. 13th in scoring, 14th in three-point field goal percentage, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Tell you what, he really saved this team's bacon in several games last year. And oh yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league too.
If you create on the left side of the court, you want to be a right.
It's Parker with the drive.
And I'm a lefty in real life, so it works
And
out.
it hung on the
That is
rim,
why
but
my
wouldn't
hand
fall
is
for him.
left.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
Play the pass lane a lot
Their
better, steal
effort
more
on
passes,
the glass
get more ribs,
has given
get
them
more
the
blocks.
advantage, but
Definitely
it's
wanna
also
maximize
been
wingspan.
the
Body
effort
lane,
in general
keep it
that's
around
made
where
a
it's
difference.
at. Go, about an inch or two
Mahaney
up,
kicks to Parker.
but don't max out your body.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Mills, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Smart's checked in for O.J. Mayo.
So now we're in the
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there
we're
yet
pretty much
in the
the
quarter.
tallest you can be at point guard to where you can be elite in all areas. Of course, we've got
a couple 155 left in the third quarter.
Driving point guards.
And three-pointer good on the shot from Freak. Freak's got 18 points in the game.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Keep in mind that guys at 6'3",
Here's Carter Williams. It's rebounded by New York.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Everything except for rebound. You're a point guard. Why would you put
Outside Williams, over to the left wing. Pass to Freak. Outside Williams to the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Lets the free fly. Can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 18. It's Parker with the drive. And it's Freak with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half.
Right now, so
There's the
much
dish to
faster
Mills.
and quicker with a 90. All you got to do is add that boost, and that will boost
There's
you
53 seconds left in the
85 to
third
a
quarter.
90. And now I'll be
To the
going
wing on the left.
into my attributes just to scroll through them real quick. As you can see, 75 shot close, 75 moving shot close. Keep in mind we can boost
Bucks are drawing just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8.
Now, as you can see, driving layup and
sets a
standing
screen
layup
for Smart. Feeds it to Henson.
That
Gives
is
a good
really
advantage
good,
of
guys.
that
That will
screen.
get the job done. That's
Lot
only
of
5
space
points below
right
the
there to
position
get that
average.
shot off.
You
Not a
definitely
very good
want to
job
go
of
with
the
that
defender
outside
getting
scoring
over the
style
top of that
and
screen
max
in
out your
that
inside
particular
scoring.
play.
You will be
Shot
relevant
clock and
around the
game
rim with
clock
that
separated
80
by
weight.
less
That
than
is
6 seconds.
Going down into the pass accuracy, as you can see, we're maxed out 94
Parker with the steal.
with the boosted play.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Smart leading the charge. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Moving down through here, good offensive consistency, and amazing
And here's
defensive
Freak.
stats. As you can see, we got that 94 pass perception plus the maxed out wingspan. We're going to be
No good trying to beat the buzzer. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball.
Assist online is going to come into a
Game. Knicks lead by 16. And we're coming right back after this break.
Okay, so stay tuned. Big shout out to my boy XG and Matt for hooking up that intro for me. Y'all already know how I'm rocking. Let's jump straight into it. We now using release 51. Oh my.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And for Patty Mills. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Carter Williams, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo.
Since I switched over, I've been banging, man.
Freak, he's in at the point. Robin Lopez out there. Terrence Jones. That's Thornton. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Y'all getting 2 for 1 in this attribute update. Also,
Clark kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez with the steal. To the middle. And Thornton gets it to go on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 4 assists in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
It's stolen by Carter Williams, and they're on the break.
Post shimmy shot, we keep that on 1. Post protect shot, we keep that on 1.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Zinkas, he's checked in for New York. O.J. Mayo is checked in for the Bucks.
This is my word to you.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Fades back. Second chance shot. Lopez, no luck.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Carter Williams. Here's the 3. Shot by Mayo is no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
And so he draws the foul on the shot.
With this ISO crossover, you can see in the intro, I make niggas fall on their back.
Free throw dropped for Thornton.
My ISO behind the back is ISO behind the back, number 14. Hands down the best behind the back.
And Thornton drops 2.
Try some different ones.
Bucks trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Mayo. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Freak with it. Now Mayo defending. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Freak. And the Knicks miss again.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. That'll put Michael Carter Williams on the line. That one's on Anthony.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
1:27 left to play in the final quarter. New York leading by 11.
You know, guys, the teamwork and rhythm we saw from them earlier just isn't there right now. They've lost it. The turnovers are starting to pile up.
broken a lot of ankles by using skill. Very effective ISO.
You got this one.
Size up. My ISO size up cross is Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving has
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Carter Williams that time on the assist by Mayo. 9 points for Michael Carter Williams.
some of the best ISO sizing. You can equip all of his. I've been using it since 2K users. A regular
1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Freak dishes to Carmelo. Looking to get it going. The rebound by the Bucks.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the board overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
I have broken a lot of ankles by using skill.
Lopez against Jang.
ISO size up. My ISO size up cross is Kyrie.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Some of the best ISO sizing. You can equip all of
Freak
his
kicks to
ISO
Lopez.
size up.
Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. There's your two.
And last but not least, my ISO size up escape. Now, this is
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to
ISO
8.
size up escape Kyrie Irving. I have broken so many ankles by using this ISO escape. If you watch my ankle breaker montages, you'll.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game.
Some fantastic numbers for Lopez. He's got 8 points and 4 steals. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
I think I got it in about like 4 games, but take and drive it to the basket. It is
And a new group in for the Knicks. Biombo's checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
They probably use,
And it's Mills
you know
in
what
for
I'm saying,
Marcus
the
Thornton.
cheesy dribble sets last year, you know, crossover.
Here's Dela Cruz. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Right there this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's a nice passing by New York here. Just 5 to shoot.
The way my nigga play now, this how
There's
he don't
Freak. Connects, the jumper drops. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Not like this because I kind of make a size up out of the spin. You create a lot of space.
To the middle, here's Smith. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Really, the defense's help was to stop the layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Freak. Misses. So it's New York picking up the win.
Carmelo, how were you able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight?
Right now,
we worked our way to this win. It wasn't easy. We knew it was going to be a battle. They came back, made some runs. We stuck with it, and we won the game tonight.
Carmelo, thank you. Kevin, sometimes it's more about the will than the skill.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Escape, size up. or whatnot. Now, actually, if you play 2K14 on next
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
A lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, they
Freak.
start playing 2K.
He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed it.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. He needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
He went about his business tonight so efficiently on the offensive end. It was very savvy. It was a heads-up performance.
And, folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. The Jet Smith.